Alright, so this phone here isn't Huawei's flagship, but it is a flagship. Let's talk about it. So this comes with Windows 10 Home. What the luck? Come on, let's get rid of that Windows Home. Let's get some Windows Pro. Copy and paste my code from the description. You can also get Office 2019. Just paste my code. Woof, it's Windows Pro time. If you're new around here, come on, sub up, join the wood train. Make sure you hit that bell, ding-a-ling-a-dong, and be a champ. Give me a like there. Now, let's talk about this Huawei P30 Pro. This has been my daily driver, and it's a long story, but my iPhone died, I got a replacement, and I'm probably gonna sell it. This may be my next phone, may not, we'll find out. But this is the flagship at old school prices. So what I mean by that is when you talk about flagship from, the top tier brands like Samsung, Huawei, Apple, this is much more affordable. This is priced more along the lines of the Samsung Galaxy 10e, but this would sit comfortably alongside older flagships. I'm talking iPhone XS, Samsung Galaxy S10. Yeah, this is that good. It can stand up against them. I would not be comparing this to the XR or the 10e because this, frankly, is better than those and it can stand up with those other flagships, but with a much better price. And I actually priced up a OnePlus because I am thinking of getting a new phone. I've been looking into Pixels, OnePlus, stuff like that. And of course, P30, P30 Pro. And yeah, the OnePlus was like $900 converted into Australian dollars. And then when you ship it here and you pay some taxes, it's like costs more than this. This is around $1,000 or $1,050 here in Australia. And I would buy it now. Buy it now. You can redeem a Sonos and then you can sell that on eBay for $200 and hey, you get a phone for 800 Aussie. Nothing competes to this at this price point. Actually, nothing competes at all to this at the price point. You're going to have to spend much more from Google, Apple or Samsung to get a phone. Now the P30 Pro has a bigger display, has a better camera, has a bigger battery and better battery life. But this still has one of the best cameras. This is better than the Mate 20's camera, or at least as good as that. As good as the S10. Certainly when we're talking still photography, I would say it's better than the S10 and iPhone XS. The 3 cameras, wide angle, normal and zoom lens. 3 times zoom lens. Cracking display, it really does have a cracking display. You're going to have absolutely no complaints. You're going to love that display. It is really good. Last year you didn't get an OLED display with the P20s. So they really stepped it up a notch. No bezels, little teardrop up there. Beautiful size, beautiful weight. Build quality and finish that is the equal of any other flagship. And it has a headphone jack too. Can play all the latest games, no problems there. It's been a long time since I've ever been worried about how much RAM a phone has and how much processing power it has. Every single flagship has a good display, has good silicon, has a great camera, but this one here has all those things, but great battery life as well. And not all flagships have great battery life, I can tell you that, especially the smaller ones. Yeah, the Plus models are pretty good. The ones around this size, like the S10 and the 10S, they don't have great battery life like this. This camera is probably better than those cameras as well. Although I will say when it comes to video, the Samsung and the Apple would be better in video. This doesn't do 4K 60. Also, I did notice that 3 times zoom, yeah, the focusing was a bit off, but this could probably be fixed in firmware and I just got a big update as well. So hopefully that is fixed because this is just about to drop now. Just released today in Australia, I believe. So yeah, obviously they've had that update waiting to go for people, when they buy their phones, they're going to update it and it should resolve some of those problems, hopefully. I'll leave a comment in the description if they did fix it. And by the way, tell me what phone you're using and if money was no object, what phone you would buy. But at the price you get this, you're getting a flagship quality phone for the old flagship prices. The only criticisms of this you could say is maybe the software is not going to be to everyone's taste, but I will say when it comes to the software, if you've come from an iPhone, there's no learning curve. It's literally like an iPhone. You turn on gestures, it's like using an iPhone XS. You will just be straight at home if you're an iPhone user using this. Of course, Android people will think, where's the app drawer and stuff like that. You can turn on the app drawer. Of course, you can put skins on it. Be to your liking or it won't, but certainly Apple people will love this interface because it's like literally the same, but better because you can actually move the icons where you want. And what else can I pick on? Maybe the speaker isn't the best. It is a mono speaker. It's pretty loud. It's not too bad, but yeah, there are better speakers out there. But otherwise, there's not really much to pick on. And will this be my new daily driver? Will I buy one of these? Well, Probably not. I'll probably get the Pro. If I was going to, you know me, come on. I'm going to get the Pro if I'm going to get one. A bit bigger, better camera, better battery life. But if you're thinking of getting OnePlus or an S10 or an iPhone XS, yeah, save yourself some money. Get this. It's the equal of those phones and better in some regards, and it costs a lot less. And you're backed by Huawei support, you know. Huawei are a massive company. They are the second biggest phone manufacturer in the world. So, yeah, you're going to be covered around the world if you've got one of these. Maybe not in the US. Don't know what's going on over there. You can't buy it, or you can. I don't know, but generally everywhere else in the world, it's going to be Huawei approved repairs and stuff like that. If you buy something like a OnePlus, which is, as I've said before, there is not that much price difference between this and the OnePlus. What happens when you smash it? You're screwed. You're going to love this phone if you get it. I highly recommend it. Catch you in the next one, guys. Tally ho.